Bartenders of Reddit, what is something that we do at bars that piss you off? According to bartenders I know, basically anything that isn't sitting in relative silence and putting draft alcohol in your face at a brisk pace. And leaving as soon as you're drunk after tipping exorbitantly. But then I'd probably be grumpy too if my job was being sober around drunk people. Expect me to be in on you hitting on that girl. We are not a team. You creep me out. Imagine how she feels. Ask if someone can mix good drinks and then asks for a Red Bull and vodka. If you know the bartender, don't be a big dig and expect to be served first and get free drinks etc. If you're a real mate and don't pressure me, I'll give you all the shit I can get away with. If you ask, I'll say no, probably because I have to, because asking outright is just a dumb way to get caught anyway. Edit, extra fun story. A girl in a nightclub went to pay me once. And then every time I went to get the note she would quickly pull away as if it was some hilarious game. This happened a few times in the middle of a busy shift until I started to take her drinks back and she finally coughed up. She wasn't such a fan of the game though when I did the same back to her with her change. It. I'm a girl. And talking to my guy mates who are bartenders, I'm pretty sure men, especially good looking students, are the worst with trying to get free shit and flirting. Throw your ducking money ID on the ducking bar when I have my ducking hand out for it. Duck. I'm a cashier and people do this to me. Duck these people. I even had a lady do it, and when I put the money on the counter told me it's rude to not hand someone money. Please put it in my hand. The lasers from my eyes never reached so far. Snap your fingers at me. Yeah, you're not getting that drink anytime soon. Edit, obligatory holy shit Reddit gold. Thank you kind stranger. Haggle. Seriously. I don't own the bar and I'm not in any position to give you discounts without taking it from my tips. I worked at a hotel and was always having to deal with this too. I don't make the room prices. I follow a timed plan to prorate them when it gets late. Just because you want a cheaper room doesn't mean I can or even want to bring it down. Especially when you throw a tizzy fit because we only have a few rooms left and I expect you to pay full price like everyone else. Ask me about your murder victims. Look. I don't know much about the girl in the photo. I tend to hundreds of people a night. I mean. Yeah, she looks a little familiar. Mentioned something about being scared of her ex-boyfriend. And started drinking with some sleaze at around 9:47. But just because you need information on. What was her name? Marie? Mary? Right, it was Mary. Anyway. Just because I saw Mary once during this night. Doesn't mean I can give you a detailed account of her every action. I mean. I think she lives somewhere in Brooklyn. And I can give you her social security number. But I'm not some kind of all-knowing force that can easily help you solve a grape and murder. Manhattan SVU needs to cool it when coming into my bar. Hit your pants and throw away your underwear in the single toilet women's bathroom. In their defense, you would do that too if you crapped yourself. Ripping up coasters and labels, and if by then you haven't caused enough misery for the night, throw it on the floor or squish it in the gap of something. From a customer perspective, if my bill is $9 and I give you a 20, don't give me a 10 and a 1 as change. I want to tip you well, but I'm not giving you a 10 on a $9 tab. Don't ducking eat out of the ducking fruit tray. That fruit is meant for drinks. Not for your grubby fingers. I'll have a Bud Light. Sorry. But we're a brewery. We only serve our own beer. Oh. Okay. I guess a regular Bud is fine then. I remember we specifically told a friend this bar only serves 6 of their brews. We get in and the first thing he ordered was a Stella and water. So 2 waters? My favorite bartender moment was at a local club on an EDM night. It was 18 to enter. 21 plus to drink. I was just about to reach the bar and catch my favorite bartender for my first drink of the night when he starts yelling at some guy that he spotted giving a drink to an underage girl. The bartender is yelling at the guy to return the drink to the bar and get his wristband clipped. The idiot ignores the bartender and turns to walk away with the girl. Bartender hops up onto the bar holding the soda gum in hand and proceeds to hose down the guy and girl with soda. Incredible accuracy. Nails both with head and body shots. No collateral damage. The drenched idiots start to freak out but are promptly grabbed by security and hauled out. The bartender hops back down from the bar, smiles and asks me if I want my usual. I tipped extra for the show. Give me something that's strong, cheap and tastes good. Also personally I've had to deal with someone who sheet on the floor when the power went out. Don't know why their first move when it got dark was to stand up while sheeting. Also some girl sheet in the tampon box on New Year's. Kind of impressive but yeah. Don't do that. Me. Hi. What would you like? Customer, you. Solution, new mixed drink called you. Top shelf ingredients. If they complain it is what they ordered and should heal some of the sheety one-liners. We have a certain type of clientele that always sends their drinks back for not being strong enough. This means you get the tiniest drop of alcohol right in the straw. When I bring the drink back their reaction is amazing. It's always something like wow. That's a strong drink. Till bartenders are grumpy. Edit, I stand firmly by my decision. I love you though bartenders. You make good drinks usually. Some of you don't. Everyone in service. Don't hit on me. I'm here to work, not date. Besides in a bar full of drunk and available people. Why would you want to hit on the only sober one? In the middle of making many shots. Pouring multiple drinks. Hey hi, do you have a charger back there? Can you plug my phone in please? Hurry, it's going to die. Thing that gets me the most is when someone ordering places each drink one at a time. Rather than just telling me the entire order up front, i.e. waiting until I pour the first drink to order the second. Then waiting until that's poured to order the third. etc. Stop getting my attention when you don't know what you want. God damn it. List your goddamn beer prices then. Thank you. I never understood why bars and restaurants in the US don't list drink prices. If you write them down, we won't have to have a conversation about the prices. It's just that simple. Order one drink. When I have returned with it, order another drink. When I return, order another one. Don't do that. I want 2 vodka sodas and we are gonna split it on 2 cards. Run the cards because I don't wanna forget the cards. And charge my phone for me because the other bartender did it last time for me and I come here all the time. How do you not know me? Are you new? It's my friend's birthday. Can we have some strong but sweet, cheap shots for her? Wait. I have to pay for them? This place has changed. When glasses come back full of napkins, empty crisp packets, soppy beer mats, unexplainable mushy solids. Having to cram your hand inside and grope around for it among the dregs of your beer is not pleasant. It's gotta come out before going in the dishwasher, so please just leave it on the table or better yet find a bin. Don't use the glass. Ladies, your never comes off lipstick looks fantastic. It never comes off my glassware either. I'm a little late to the party, but this is still applicable. If you order 13 drinks, I've got to pour you 13 drinks. I'm only human. Screaming where's my order already doesn't increase productivity. What's even worse is if you order 3 jajabums, 2 double vodkas and coke, 1 single vodka and coke, 1 single vodka and lemonade, 3 pints, a gin and tonic, a lime and soda and a packet of nuts. Then, lo and behold, I have to get you 3 jajabums, 2 double vodkas and coke, 1 single vodka and coke, 1 single vodka and lemonade, 3 pints, a gin and tonic, a lime and soda and a packet of nuts. I might have some unworked out feelings about drunk people. I've been going to bars for 11 years. And I still no clue what to do in this situation. You go to a crowded bar, and you can only get drinks from the bar as opposed to a waitress. So you go to the bar, but they have bar stools surrounding the bar, all occupied. You then have to do that awkward game of trying to find a somewhat open space between people sitting at the bar, while also competing with other non-sitters who are also trying to order a drink. Then you stand there awkwardly while trying to indicate to the bartender that you are there for a drink. You get their attention. Shout your order over the loud conversations of the people sitting down. Then reach past their faces to get your drink. And pay. Seriously. Why the hell do bars allow this to even have to happen? What should I be doing? Other than going to another establishment? As a Scottish bartender in England, it has to be people asking me views on the recent referendum vote, to which I give a well-balanced equal opinion on. Only then to be shouted at for having the wrong opinion despite being sat on the fence. All in all, don't discuss politics when drinking. Never, ever brag to the bartender about how much you have drank tonight. Now we have to shut you off. Then our tips dive because it's a buzzkill for everyone around you. Also, your buddies leave. So that's an additional 100 in sales out the door. I wish you hadn't told me how much you are drinking, because I honestly don't care, and you are even being responsible and walking home, but that doesn't matter because you don't ever tell the bartender how much you have had to drink. We will have to shut you off. Unless the bar is a super dive with some sort of impunity to the liquor commission. Number 1 rule. Don't tell me how much you have had to drink. Don't do it. Order a drink when you are pregnant. Try and find me when I won't serve booze to your pregnant girlfriend. I decided she looked underage, and what a shame she doesn't have any proof of age. But she is pregnant. You don't need to be 18 to be pregnant, mate. I can't stand the people who make jokes upon being asked for their ID. I hear it's fake. Don't take it. He's really 16. A dozen times a night you aren't funny. The folks who throw a fit when I ask to see their ID are even worse. I live in a college town where underage kids are constantly trying to be served alcohol, and members of ATF are looking to bust bars. Just hand over the ID. Even if you're not getting a drink. Here you have to be 21 to be inside a bar. You're not funny. This may be an Aussie thing, but yelling out taxi anything something is dropped or someone falls over. Buddy, it may be funny to you, but I literally hear it 3 times a day. I swear to God, if I drop this shaker and you yell taxi, I am hurling it at your face. I work as a bartender in a club, and there are many things that piss me off. Waving money at me. That ain't makes me faster. People accidentally spitting while ordering. Shouting the order like the Dragonborn in my ear. Don't misunderstand me. I really love working there.